And Denny Hamlin has a little bit of advantage watching all of the qualifying session laps from everybody. What have you learned in watching some lines and the way the sun and the weather has changed?
Well, this track is so line sensitive that you got to really hit your marks. It can make a difference in probably 10 to 12 positions if you miss your mark. So just thinking in my mind about the lap that I need to run, the braking and throttle points that I have, and let's just see how it all works out. We had awful fast FedEx Freight to camera today, so we're hoping we can back that up with a good qualifying run.
I saw you check your visor lens. What'd you go with? The shaded one for the sun, or no?
Just a light smoke. I think the sun is far enough on the front stretch where it shouldn't be too big of an issue entering turn one.
All right, good luck out there. These are the little details drivers are concerned about, Johnny.
Car earlier in the practice session, that the number 11 of Denny Hamlin. So here comes Denny as he tries to knock that number 24 team off the top of the chart.
And it's going to be a pretty tall order right there. That's right there about where Denny had practiced at earlier. Now he just got to be not attack this racetrack too much and get himself in trouble.
Yeah, he ran a 28.25, but I know at the end of practice he came back and made another practice run, and I think he ran a 33 on that practice.
Exactly right.
Trackers showing down in the 20s right now, but that was a situation for several of our fastest cars so far. So here comes Denny getting it wound up, trying to take one last lap here and one last shot at knocking Jeff Gordon off the pole.
Yeah, including when you talk about people being down there. Jeff Gordon, the guy's our current pole sitter. He ran about a half a second slower than what he qualified at on that second lap.
This car doesn't look good right now.
No.
I mean, there is a lot of work to do on this second lap. He was way up the racetrack in turn 1 and 2. Just looked like the car went down in the racetrack, even in 3 and 4. And you can see right here, I mean, right now, he's not even working on the top 30.
Wow, something wrong with Denny Hamlin. And the car. Not with Denny, it's the car.
Yeah, this is not what Denny Hamlin was looking for. This might be what Jeff Gordon was looking for, though.
Exactly what Jeff Gordon was looking for, because this was the last shot at someone knocking him off the pole position. So Jeff Gordon wins the pole. Denny Hamlin will start well back in the field. For Jeff, it is his 72nd NASCAR Sprint Cup Series pole and his 681st, and his poles ranked 3rd all time on the list. So 32nd for Denny Hamlin. We will.
Denny, a lot of people were thinking you were going to get that top spot for the pole. Tell us what you were feeling in the car. What happened?
Yeah, I knew something was wrong. It looked like we ended up having race pressures in. We didn't put our qualifying pressures in. So that was a tough one. I knew something was really, really wrong because the car was just bottomed out real bad. But it just, a simple mistake, and we'll just we rebound from it. We're quick enough. We'll get them. But that's frustrating, but gosh, holy cow. I knew something had to be wrong. If there was nothing wrong, then I'd be really shaking my head. But, at least we identified what the problem was.
All right, thanks to Denny Hamlin. We weren't the only ones surprised.